What's up? It's Tuesday, February 16th. Thank you for watching. How's everyone doing? I've been off for a while. I haven't been making videos like this. Someone asked me, I'm trying to see who it is. Someone asked me, when are you coming back to doing your old school live streams like you used to do? Well, I was like, well, soon. Well, I figured today was the day. Let's see if I can pull this up. Maybe, maybe not. You know what? Fuck it. Who cares? A lot of shit going on. I've been hanging out. Today was a snow day. We had ice. I wasn't gonna work today. If you guys know, I do construction, so I don't really work when it's snowing or icy roads where I gotta drive. So anyway, I stayed home today. I was chilling out, hung out with Rena. I wasn't doing jack shit. I salted my sidewalk. I salted that sidewalk. How's everyone doing? 2021's been an interesting year so far. I heard on the news yesterday there's this one stock. I'm not sure if it was Texas, but it's for natural gas, and it went up like 33,000%. And I wonder if Wall Street, what was it, Wall Street Beats, had anything to do with that. But that's interesting. So expect your natural gas bill to go higher in the future if you got to pay for an electric bill, if you don't have any other heat. So that's going to be fun. Check that out if you don't know about it. There's just so much shit going on. It's like everyone knows Joe Biden is the president. All right? Joe Biden's the president. You want to know why Joe Biden's the president? Because he won by 280%. That's how. So if you guys didn't think that Joe Biden won, he is the commander in chief. He won by 280%. Just look at the polls. You guys really need to do math. Anyway, appreciate you for watching this. I was just going to talk about a dark winter. I'm here in the Northeast. It's probably 20 something degrees, 39, 30, between 35 and 32 degrees. I woke up to a sheet of ice. So that was like 31 degrees. And I'm just really sick of fucking winter by now. Anyway, I feel bad for anyone who has to pay a natural gas bill because you guys are going to be going through some shit. Everyone everywhere is struggling. Unemployment's high. I know this is going to be a positive video. Unemployment's high. Unemployment's running out. What about the people losing checks? Or we're going to be losing checks. Or have taken a reduction from 600 down to 400. What's up? Occult Candy Star Dagger. That's a cool name. That's official. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you since 2019. Oh, really? Have I been gone that long? Jesus. I'll tell you what, though. This whole pandemic thing, or whatever they want to call it, man, I've been lazier than shit, man. Oh, okay. I know who you are now. It's funny. I was thinking about you the other day because I was looking at something. There was a book named that. And I was like, oh wow, I wonder if she got that name from that book. Persephone. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Just to know, I don't have any hard feelings against anybody. It's 2021. Not that I had any hard feelings against you. I just wanted to say that. Just wanted to put that out to the universe. I'm on some different shit. I've had time to think about a lot of things. I don't have a problem with anybody per se. If I did, they would know about it. I would let them know, like, such and such, you got a problem, such and such. Or I would just let it go. And I'm on some positivity, even though this video might come off a little negative, but I'm just talking about the reality of 2021. Like, I always say this, for example, like, I had a girl tell me one time, you always put shit in order. You must have OCD. You go A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, or for example. But for example, I'm over here listening to Joe Biden, the president. He said, well, you're going to be getting your second stimulus. I'm thinking to myself, well, where the hell's the first stimulus? Like, I don't even know what stimulus we're on yet. Like, I had to file my taxes last week or whatever. And the guy asked me, did you get your second stimulus? I'm trying to think, well, how much was that one? Oh, 600. No, I didn't get that one. Well, you get it with your taxes, you know? So I'm thinking like, yeah, okay, now you're going to put that 600 on top of what I made. And is that going to bring me over to some next tax category where I got to pay like an extra 5% or whatever? So that was fun. I did that. Now I guess we're on the third check. We're gonna get $1,400. Maybe. Definite maybe. Let me move this back. All right. I'm like slouching in the chair like a fucking bum. But I've been sitting home. Like I've been dreaming about like getting out there and running around. But this winter's been garbage. And everyone's like going through some type of depression. I mean, even if you're not struggling, you probably know somebody who is, you know? It's actually, we're on the third stimulus. Yeah. That's going to be the $1,400 one, right? Holy hell, man. Now, it seems like I have a couple of friends, they're older, they get like Social Security or whatever. Now they got their second. The winner has, yeah, they got their $600 before me. I'm like, you fucking guys don't even work, bro. Yeah, so I'm waiting, and I still even have, technically, I haven't gotten the 600. I got the 1,200. I'm in the process of the 600. And so then we're going to get a 1,400 because I thought I seen something that said 2,000. Holy hell. I don't know, guys. Don't look for me for advice. Do your own due diligence, but I appreciate you. I don't know what to call you anymore. Just call you Candy, Star Dagger. Now I'm kind of shocked. They're voting on it for March 14th. Oh, okay. Thank you. I've had this channel. I think I want to say January 4th was 3 years. So I am officially the worst YouTuber in the face of the world. I've had a channel for 3 years and I cannot get more than 250 subs. So if you're watching this, please subscribe. You don't even have to hit the like channel, just subscribe. Let me get to 300 so I can have some self-dignity. But anyway, it's going to be a dark winter, man. And down in Texas, it's not only dark, it's cold too. Right? Because the windmills ain't spinning down there. There ain't no lights going on. And who would think? Well, you need to have some antifreeze. You need to have some kind of, be able to heat. You know, you'd have to have something like inside of where you can heat it to melt the ice with some kind of antifreeze so that your turbines don't freeze out. Just saying, Texas, if you're listening to this, it's an idea for you. I'm worse than you. I only manage 50 subs, if that. Oh, yeah. But have you had a consistent channel for 3 years? That's the question, It's funny though. I like it. It humbles me. I mean, it's nobody's fault but my own. I mean, I've done nothing but shenanigans and talk shit about people and just call people out and troll people. I mean, I can't help it, Yeah, so 50 in 1 year, that's good. I mean, I would expect you to have more, but I think you will as time goes on. But I'm just staying humble, I'm just me. I'm just a guy. Just a guy. If we get the stimulus, probably won't see it till April, right? Okay, so let's figure this out, if we will. Now, I got my first $1,200 check I think it was April. I got it late then too, right? I got the check I got the check late last time, April. Here it is, February 16th. I still haven't officially gotten my $600, right? I still haven't officially gotten it. Although I did get something, whatever, but that's not officially the 600, I don't think, because the math didn't add up anywhere to be 600, but that's neither here nor there. It's in the process. So freaking 11 months, $600. So you divide 11 months into 600. If it was 10 months, not 11, if it was only 10, it'd be 600, it'd be $60. It'd be $60 a month. How the hell do you expect people, the government, that you told to stay home and you put the fear of God into everybody and you wanted them to stay home with the they wanted everyone to stay home. They give us $60 a month. That's $2 a day, basically. So for you to stay home, you got $2 a day. I don't like that shit. You know, $2 a day. Stay home. Don't go to work. Wear a mask. Stay away from your friends. Don't have any parties. No Halloween, no Christmas, no 4th of July. You get nothing. No New Year's. I just stay home for my birthday. I mean, did anyone go out on February 14th somewhere good? Like, did they go to the Poconos in the champagne room? I mean, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's whole dark winter. First day, our proud leader, commander in chief, he won by 280%. Don't ever forget that. He's our champion. The first day in office, with the stroke of a pen. The pen is mightier than the swords, my friends. Trust me, I've been a victim of it. No more work for you, Excel pipeline. 70, 75, 80,000 people lost their jobs, not to mention like all them little gas stations, people going, they fill up and they might tip the guy or girl who's filling up gas $2, $3, $5. Or, when they go to the bar and they might tip the bartender $100, all them beers. You take all them jobs away, all the natural gas away. Natural gas is up 33,000% in 1 week. Listen, I'm not frustrated really. This is why I really didn't want to make a video in a while. This is like the first time because I've been trying to be cool. Like, I made the golfing video. I kind of fell asleep after a while, like waiting for the other players. I was just like, but that's neither here nor there. It was like 4 a.m, but that was a 6-hour video. Yeah, it's gonna be a shit show for sure. Shit show shenanigans. You know it. I mean, I'm okay. Don't get it wrong. I'm all right. I'm not complaining. But for the average person, what if the average person didn't have it? You see, I've been blessed. I paid my car off. I don't have credit card bills. I don't own. I don't owe. In New York, we have a thing. Well, if you're up, there's a few of them. They have like, if you're near Buffalo, they have like Niagara or something like that. Like, and then they have like the New York Power Authority, like in the city, and they have Con Edison, and then up here we have NYSEG, New York State Electric and Gas. I don't owe them money, so but people do. It's going to get crazy. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. Like, and if you don't know by now, it seems this whole pandemic turned everybody into a prepper, but the only ones really winning were the people who were prepping before this whole shit started. Like I said, I mean, I'm good, but I could always be better, and I'm better than most. And some of these people, I can only feel like, what could happen? Like if the highway shut down for a week and no food got to the stores, how many people have a week's worth of food in their house? Not a lot. People on fixed incomes, people alone, old people. What if the power goes out? You live on the 25th floor. You can't take the elevator. That's one of the downfalls about living in the city. It's not that I hate the city. It's just that's one downfall. And then you crowded. Man, I'm glad I'm out like it. I'm like in the suburbs, but I don't have any neighbors over there. It's like a field, no neighbors, just me. And I got Reno and another one of our friends behind, another friend upstairs. But I feel bad for the people in the city. I used to live in Long Island. I'm glad I don't live there no more. Where a dozen eggs probably cost $5. There's no chicken farms out there. There's no milk farms out there. Milk here is $4 a gallon. I bet you it's like $6 a gallon. What if your unemployment check's running out? What if you don't get that second and third stimulus check? I'm all right because I planned ahead. I mean, I help my friends, if they need something, and I give them advice. Because of me, Reno bought an extra freezer. Now him and Steve are going in on some meat, and they got meat over there, so they don't know if something happens, they got food for a month. But you can't preach that to everybody. Not everybody wants to listen. It's like, oh, it's doom and gloom, but you're just looking out for somebody. If there was a hurricane coming and I knew about it and I didn't say something, I would feel bad when everyone else around me is getting affected. I'm the only one who's getting by pretty much unscathed. I don't want to be the only person unscathed. I'm trying to help people around me so that they can help me if needed. It's not that they look up to me as a leader, but they trust what I say because I have a lot of insight. They know I do a lot of research. Like if you dig up the videos I watch, all the videos I've liked, and you look at some of them, you'll realize what I'm saying. But it's not doom and gloom. There's ways to prepare for shit. I could see, and this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You'll go broke. But you got to protect yourself from inflation and deflation. From thirst and starvation, from heat and from cold. You got to look at things, like in a duality. Because the duality is the stock market's doing good, but the economy's bad. How can that be? Well, because the one top percent are making money and the 99% of us are getting $2 a day. That's all. It's just frustrating a little bit. I feel sorry for people that don't have connections. Like I have a place where I get farm fresh eggs. There's no chemicals. I don't have to wait in line. I get them delivered from one of my friends. I give him a couple of bucks to do it. Doesn't even want the money. Just give it to him anyway, right? The farm fresh eggs, man. You wash them off, wash the eggshell off, right? Because it's dirty. It's a farm fresh, boy. Thanks for watching. Farm fresh. That's what it's gonna be. I think I got maybe someone knocking at the door. I don't know. Don't go too crazy, Maverick. I got a lot of ingredients to bake. I'm gonna be baking bread. I'm gonna be making bagels. Seriously, like I'm gonna get skills. Like for real. I'll be baking bread. All these old shows, bake bread and cook stuff. You got to get back to the basics here. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be like that. It's going to be about your friends, true friends, ones you can rely on. Honest friends for security, for food. It's going to be hard to be an island. It's hard to be unscathed. Yeah, I guess if you're like an LPN, your job's pretty secure. You're not going to be like fired, you know, because of the whole health crisis thing. Your job's pretty secure. And if you're a truck driver, they need goods around. There's certain jobs that are essential, you know, and you know what jobs are essential if your ass was working or not. If your ass had off for 4 months, you're probably not essential, right? I'm not saying you are or not. It's not me. I'm talking about this stuff. It's good to hear. It's good. Nice to hear you guys still care. That's awesome. Sorry, I've been away too long. I was just doing my thing. I was working. I didn't get unemployment. Actually, I was still doing my job. I had a couple of weeks off in the wintertime because the boys wanted to take off for Christmas and New Year's. From Thanksgiving to like New Year's, we were off that whole time. But I didn't have to go and get unemployment for being laid off for fucking 9 months or whatever. And I hope you guys haven't either. I hope everyone stayed together. I hope you guys got a plan to make something happen in case. I'm trying to buy property right now. I don't know if you guys know. I got like a 13-foot camper that I want to put on property so that I could build like a small cabin. But yeah, beer bread, right? I guess I'm making some Irish soda bread. I guess I'm gonna have to brush up on my Martha Stewart skills. Now, I watch a lot of off the grid type of shit. Like I do have a generator. It's a Honda generator. I'm just waiting for the day. I'm looking for land. It's just really expensive right now since all this shit was going up. It's like it's a lot, and I'm not willing to pay the money. So I'm hoping for the price to come down a little bit here soon, and then I'll make a move. But I'm still waiting for my. If they're gonna give us the 600 plus the 14, then I might as well just throw that in there in the mix with it too, and put that towards the land, and get a couple acres, and then just do what I want to do. Get some chickens. I want to do the whole rabbit thing too. I don't know if I want to breed rabbits or the other one, but I think it has its place on the farm. So the chicken and rabbit. So that's what I want to get to. Get the land, move the camper, and then get set up. And then I won't have to freaking. Hopefully, if I can get all the zoning laws right, I won't have to. I won't have to live, you know, with high bills anymore. I mean, the rent's pretty high. It's not too much, but it's a little high, you know. So anything you could do to bring your bills down is going to help you off in the long run. Is what I'm trying to tell you. You know, did I freeze up? Oh, okay, maybe. Still have some overcast overhead. Anything you could do, you put yourself in a position to survive. You know, you ever watch that show? I think it's called Survivor. Outsmart, outwit, and outlast. Wasn't that the saying? Isn't that how it went? Outsmart, outwit, and outlast. Right? That was the thing for Survivor. So we all should go watch some Survivor shows. Yeah, it's sad. And not only are they struggling, right? But if you go in the store and you don't have your mask on, people are staying away from you. And even if you have a mask on, people are like staying away from, like, stay away, I have leprosy. It's like no one wants to shake hands anymore, and it's becoming really people are becoming like sociopaths. I'm not even, and not only that, they're becoming institutionalized. They're becoming institutionalized socialists who have an acute, an acute dissocialization dysfunction Like if you're even your best friend, they come over. I'm like, what's up with the mask? Like, bro, if we're gonna die, we're gonna die. I'm not afraid. The fuck are you doing? This ain't the quick fill. I know this is gonna be one giant. I should have just said this is one big freaking rant, Capone style, and people will be like, "Oh yeah, I know what he's doing." Jesus Christ, now you gotta talk about this. Jesus Capone, don't you talk about anything good? You always gotta talk about some negative shit. Uh, People losing their livelihood, their homes, everything they worked hard for. Yeah, you're right. The people who had businesses, it's like, no, you can't go to Vinny's Pizzeria. But Domino's next door is open. You go to Domino's. Forget about Johnny's or Vinny's or Sal's Pizza. Forget that he worked two jobs for 10 years to get the down payment to go in business for himself, that he had to spend 60 hours a week to pay the loan off. And then he had a family, and then he had kids, and they want to go to school. But you're like, nah, we'll take care of you. We'll give you a check. We'll send you your money. They sent the first check off kind of quick, right? It was like, okay, March. And even though I spent like 4 weeks, I really wasn't waiting for it because whatever, right? I wasn't waiting for it. I was like, it'll be here. Well, it didn't come for like 6 weeks. Everyone else got theirs but me. When it came, I said, fuck it. I just put it on my refrigerator on a magnet. I just left it there for like 3 months. But what about the people that need it? Like, I don't have a restaurant on 39th and 8th Avenue in New York City where the mortgage, the little spot for the rent for your restaurant is who the hell knows how much. Shit, I'm gonna say 10,000 a month. Do you know anyone who could go like, excuse me, guys? You know anyone that could go like 10 months, not making any money, but just come out of their pocket every month, 10,000, 10,000, and then the other employees that you got to pay too, but 10,000 for rent. You can't sell a slice of pizza. And I love pizza. I'm a fat bastard. I want to go to a freaking Domino's. I don't want to go to Domino's or Pizza Hut's open or we'll deliver. But Sal's is closed because the government said so. The government said so. God damn. Sorry, guys. I've had a little bit of congestion, so I do apologize. It's a perfect look, Capone. Yeah, just freeze right there. It's perfect. How are you supposed to get ahead, right? And what if you want to start a business? Like, I have an idea for a business that I used to have. I'd like to get the business going again. But I don't want to do all that and them tell me that I can't sell my products. You only get so much. You can only save so much money in your life because you can only work so many hours because there's only so many hours in the day. So you work them hours, you try to save your money. At the same time, everyone has bills, whether it's a cell phone bill, gas bill. And you try to save your money for a once or maybe twice chance of an opportunity of your lifetime to start a business. These people, our friends in the government, say, no, you can't have your business open. And in a lot of these places where it's more of a democratic democracy, well, the things have been closed for months and months and months and months. Not like Texas and Florida when things are open and the business can flow. See, now we know who's trying to scam us. And it seems like, well, there's a lot of people. Most of the jobs are created by small businesses. not these big multi corporations, because most of them have their workers outside the country. And the United States government has over 22 million employees. They are by far the largest employer in the United States. Yeah, you got to support mom and pop spots. That's the backbone. It's not these corporations that don't give a flying shit, you know? Don't care about us. Walmart doesn't care about you. It's funny watching. I'm totally switching this up real quick. And this is just a little footnote. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris calls Joe Biden a racist during the freaking primaries. And then he chooses her to be the freaking vice president. Uncle Joe won. Uncle Joe, you're doing a great job. You cancel what? 10,000 jobs at the border? Let them all come in. Hey, let them all come in. Let ISIS come in. Let MS-13 come in. They can be my homies. Maybe they can move next door to you and your family. Can we all just get along? No racisms. This could be a happy and peaceful place. And I can sing Kumbaya. I've seen memes like there was these like two hot Spanish chicks, like one's Colombian and like one's like from Ecuador. And they're like wearing bikinis and they're like, the racists want to stop these people from coming into the country, right? But when you turn on the TV and look at the people crossing the border, I don't see no bitches with bikinis crossing the border. Fucking assholes. It's all dudes wearing Timberlands. There's enough helmets here, okay? There's enough helmets. Christ's sake. Got enough competition trying to get a girlfriend now. Fucking assholes. Now you're gonna try to outwork me? You can come here, right? This is what the government says. You can come here, but you gotta work 70 hours a week. And don't pay no taxes. It's funny how the Democrats want to bring in people who really don't pay taxes. Like they're mostly off the book workers. They're not paying any taxes. How does that help our people who need freaking Similac and formula and all this other shit? Baby wipes, food stamps. You gotta pay taxes, bro. Mom, Capone's going on another freaking rant. I don't know. All right. Woo. So how's everyone doing? I'm really all right. I just someone said, "How come you haven't made a video?" No, normally I'm just like hamming it up. The boys called me up. They said, "Where you at? We're making some chicken wings right now. We want you to come hang out with us. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on? Where you at?" So I'm over here in my house by myself, like a fucking. Excuse me. Man, that was a good one. Holy hell. That was a good one. What the hell? Hang on here. I gotta. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I had a freaking one of those moments. Not bad. Woo! I know. What do you want me to say? It's all good. Like, I'm doing good. Me personally, but I don't want to sit here and be like, I'm doing it, and I'm doing it, and I'm doing it. I'm worried about what everyone else is doing. I wonder how you guys are doing. I'm not worried. I'm just like concerned. consider silver and gold. Consider buying at least, even if you buy a used Honda generator for like $400-500, that's a deal. Change the oil, put in a new filter, change the spark plug. Man, if the power ever goes out, you'll have enough electricity to power your house. And Hondas are quiet and they're good on gas. You could be off the grid. You could be living in a fucking barn. Listen, there's no rules in life. There's no American dream. Your American dream is whatever you want it to be. You know, you don't have to listen to people. You don't have to listen to me. You follow your own passions, whatever makes you happy. If going to work every day and working 60 hours a week is what you enjoy, who the hell am I to say anything? If you want to start a business and don't want to work for somebody, I would say do it, right? If you want to go to college, I would say I wouldn't if I were you. You know, plumbers can make $1,500 a week. Truck drivers, if they own their own rig, can make a lot of money. You don't need to go to college, but you don't have to listen to me. I didn't listen to a lot of people, and I learned the hard way. It's okay. I did learn. Might have taken me longer than I should have, but such is life. C'est la vie. I did a lot of research about the Great Depression from 1929 to like the end of World War II. That's the only thing that got us out of this was producing something on a mass scale, which was debt and death. We spread. That's what America does. We spread debt and death around the world. That's just what we do. It's sad. I don't want any part of it. I don't want any part of their democracy. I'm sorry. I'm not. It's not that I'm an anarchist. I don't do anything. I don't commit crimes. I don't break the law. Not everyone can do that, though. You know, you get these bastards. 9 months ago, they're talking about defund the police. The next thing you know, you get these assholes running up in the Capitol. Now they're like, we need police. We need the National Guard. And they said that this was an erection. You know what I'm talking about, right? The erection. Schumer. Hey, Chuck Schumer. Fuck Schumer said, this erection, boy, I know what's on his mind, huh? Was he looking at Nancy Pelosi when he said erection? Or Kamala? I don't know. I wasn't there. You call that an erection? We'll show you a fucking erection. We went up. They went up, and I don't want to say we because I'm not involved with any of those fucktardos. Smart enough. You want to go in there and fucking you're armed with a fucking cell phone, and they call that an erection. What if? That was a comic book when I was a kid. What if they ran up on that bitch raw? For real. Shit. When I'm talking about an erection. Somebody just joined. I just seen someone join right and talk about an erection. I'm like, what the hell is this channel about? Just shooting the shit. Yeah, they backed out real quick. They're like, nope, mom said I can't watch anything about erections. Oh, what's up? Am I snowed in? No. No, I was iced in. I was iced in. I didn't go to work today because there's like a sheet of ice freaking. And I seen there was an accident in Texas, North Carolina. Why do I want to say Oklahoma? But there's been like 3 major accidents because of the ice. So I work on the roads. My job is I work on the roads. I can't work, so there's no work today. But no, it's cold. It's not snow. Like you want to talk about snow? We had like 42 inches here a month and a half ago. But no, we didn't get snowed in per se. Not yet. I mean, it seems like we already, I don't know if we broke the record for 1 year, but it seems like for the annual percentage snowfall, we're at 20% over the average. So, like everywhere you look is snow. It's getting fucking retarded. Like, I'm sick of looking at snow. And then the sun ain't out. Like, the sky is gray. It's like, holy hell. It's quite depressing. Simplify Dillis. Oh, man, it's like midday, 4 o'clock here. My buddy's like, "Where are you at, man? We're making chicken. We told you, we made you chicken. Come and get it, right? Come and get it." But thank you for spending this Tuesday afternoon with me. I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to chat about? I mean, I think I pretty much covered everything that I had down here. If you haven't, follow a couple of channels that I follow, perhaps. Should I type them into the chat room? We could probably just follow them. I mean, everyone here should follow. Do you feel like you have a little harem right now? You're funny. You're funny. To be honest, no, the thought hadn't crossed my mind, but since you bring it up, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Do whatever the hell makes you happy, you know. Try to plan 6 months ahead of time, a year ahead of time. Hope you guys have a garden. You know, I don't know if we're coming into this grand solar minimum. I don't know if this is a thing, if this is a conspiracy theory, this whole grand solar minimum. Like a mini ice age. I don't know. I know we have winter storms in freaking Texas, man. That's not good. Are we going to lose half of our winter wheat harvest? I hope not, because I like to eat frosted shredded wheats. And I don't want them going up to $9 a box. Because that would suck balls. Someone say got using tech to do, yeah, HAARP, HAARP, that's the conspiracy theory. Up in Alaska, there's a thing called HAARP. It's like a high, I forget, it's an acronym, HAARP. Well, I guess I'm being lazy. Now, I was messing around with my screen earlier. And I was going to experiment during a live stream, but I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay. All right, not exactly the same result as last time. So let me just not fuck around. Right. So I thought about watching a tutorial on Streamlabs so I could talk to people, you know, and have like a back and forth conversation via Streamlabs. I thought about that. I thought about, well, if you wanted to, I could just give you my phone number, right? We could talk like that, but that's kind of ghetto. Like I feel like some sick talk show host, right? Like, what's his name? What was that dude's name? Shit, Howard Stern. Remember Howard Stern? Oh Lord, 4 years of badness coming up. Yeah, there was a thing in the Torah. You might have not read that book. It's a bunch of, well, they say like every 7 years you're supposed to have the Shemitah, where you give everything grow food for a year. Every 6 years, on the 7th year, it's a Shemitah. You don't grow. any crops so that you don't slaughter your animals. It's a whole thing about it. I don't know if anyone knows about that, but you're supposed to store. You're supposed to like basically be a prepper for 6 years in a row, and then on the seventh year, you don't do anything. You just live off the preps. Cherokee Girl says 1984 by George Orwell. Yes, I watched the movie. I cheated, and I've been listening to the audiobook. I think it was on my tablet. Can't promise you, but yes, that is sick. The whole eye thing, I don't know, I want to say it's the Oracle, but I forget what they call it. Was it the Oracle? Yeah, that was a crazy movie. I'm sure the book, just like every book, has more details and insight, and you would have like a better, you would have a better outlook of, when you read a book, you could smell like the flowers, you can hear the birds, like it's kind of like you're in the shit, like whereas a movie, you're like taking it as a step back. So I would say watch that or read it if you want to. I mean, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I haven't read it, so it is a movie. I didn't know it was going to turn out to be like a manual. Like this is what the government's going to do to us, and you can't trust anybody because this person will pretend to be like he's kind of frustrated, and then when you come to him and tell him you're frustrated, then your ass goes to the gulag. It's wild. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. I'm dying. I can't. I can't. I'm not going to a FEMA camp. I'm not going to a re-education camp. I see the Escape from Sobibor. I read these books. Yeah, the gun removal going on now. It's like if you bought a gun with a credit card, they might be knocking on your door, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, well, if you're any good, if it's a long rifle, you have to break it down and, you know, hide it up in some, I would suggest PVC piping. And you could just put the piping downstairs with like a bunch of other like PVC pipes. No one's going to go looking through the PVC piping. Just make sure the gun's clean. There's no gunpowder. If you fired the weapon, I wouldn't keep it in the house because there's gunpowder residue, and that's what the dogs are trying to smell. Not that I know anything about that. I read that in the book and saw it in the movie. It's just speculation. Yeah, gun shows, cash only. Yep. Barter. The barter system. Don't make any back alley deals with Shlomo Scheckelberg. Cool. Very good. It's I guess the way shit's looking, it could get really hairy and scary. This whole country could be balkanized, just like what happened to the former Soviet Union. After the former Soviet Union fell, it became balkanized, so it became like the mother country, but like maybe 10 or 12 other countries, balkanization. So that could happen here too. Texas could secede. Alaska could secede. A lot of states could secede. All right, yeah. All right. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I appreciate you for watching. If you found this video entertaining or informative, please hit the thumbs up. And without further ado, I'm going to call it quits because I'm going next door to eat some nice freshly made chicken wings. I appreciate you all for watching now and for the past. And if I haven't shouted your name out, I apologize. Thank you for watching. We had, let's see if I can scroll up. Wait a minute. Scroll up. Occult Candy Stardagger, aka Persephone. Thank you for watching. Oh, I meant nope because of this right scroll. Occult Candy Stardagger, thank you for watching. Okay, Dark Angel, thank you for watching. You got the wrench up in here. All right. All right. You go with your badass. And Beats Quarantine, Capone, it's been a while. How you doing? Sorry if I missed you, brother or sister. I appreciate you. I apologize. I did not see that comment. All right. And finally, Cherokee Girl, thank you for watching. And the other anonymous viewer who wished to remain anonymous, thank you. I appreciate you all. Have a good day. Be careful. Be safe. Stay focused. Get a plan. Food, clothing, water, shelter, medicine means self-defense. Peace, love, and happiness. Freedom, justice, equality. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Peace them out.